Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Roadhouse playthrough of Sekiro. Where we left off last time was in this mysterious hidden forest. We tried to take on one of the headless enemies, and we got annihilated. Would be a good term to use to describe how that fight went. I'm still not sure if there's like a special way to approach those enemies. I mean, I would think that there is. I don't know what's going on down there, but I got some enemies. Somebody's walking down there. Anyway, so I think we're going to try to skip the headless battle this time. What happened here? So this was the fellow who asked us to go to the temple and defeat the guy who's making this whole place foggy, basically. Did we even go this way? Ow. I don't actually think we went this way, to be honest with you. I think we went down the other way, and that's where we found the headless. But, is this a ghost? This man is a ghost. Apparently he still bleeds, though, so that's good news for us. This must be the temple that the man was talking about. Bite down. I forgot what that does, but sure, thank you. Okay, these guys aren't that bad, but did that man just disappear? There he is. Okay. So maybe you could only see these guys when you're within a certain distance from them. That could be the mechanic that we're dealing with here. I hear a flute of some kind coming from the inside of this building. We're gonna have to find our way in somehow. Not quite sure how yet. What is that all about? So I remember the guy said there's a way in from the top floor of the building. So let's just kind of explore the area. That does look like... Oh, hello. Again, be careful because you can only see these guys when they get within a certain distance of you. And I thought I saw another guy here. Perhaps I did not. Is there anywhere I could grapple to? Loving the flute playing. It's kind of nice for this foggy little forest area. Again, I think I've mentioned this in a previous video, but you know, you could tell that this game this is why you never underestimate your enemies. But I was gonna say, you could tell this game takes, you know, inspiration from games like Zelda. You just drink real quick, my friend. Okay. Okay. Kicking dirt in my face, huh? That's what we've come to. Jeez, you guys are annoying, man. Sorry. Anyway, you know, this is kind of like the Lost Woods. Kind of like a mature way of imagining it, you know, which is cool. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have always asked for that from Nintendo, but that's just something that Nintendo doesn't offer, right? They don't offer their games in a realistic sense. They very much double down on the fantasy and kind of cartoon-like aspect of their franchises. And maybe that's a wise decision, you know? Leave it to From Software to take care of that. and fill that space in the gaming market. You know, I just found out the other day, actually, I was reading about From Software, just because I tend to get, you know, oh, okay, let me get out of this situation real quick. I tend to get, you know, obsessed with one thing at a time. Right now, it seems to be From Software games, even though they love to put dogs in their games. Forgive them for that one. Oh, another one. Who is shooting at me? Somebody is shooting at me, and that is extremely annoying. There's more than one, it seems. Is there anything up here? Anyway, what I was gonna say is I just found out that From Software actually made Lost Kingdoms back in the day on GameCube. And I looked it up and it didn't get very good ratings, but man, I loved that game when I was younger. It was an interesting concept. It was pretty tough. It's just cool to see, you know, how long From Software has been around, kind of experimenting, making games, until they really found their award-winning formula, which is the Souls formula. Always excited to see what's next in store from these guys. Oh! God, there's a lot of these guys around, isn't there? In fact, I am running a little low on healing items. And I still have no idea how to get to the second floor of this temple. But I feel like if I explore the surrounding area, I will discover that soon. Sorry, buddy. I know you're just minding your own business, rubbing your hands in the dirt for some reason. I feel like I can get up there, by the way. Gotta try again. Adamantite scrap. Okay, that's the first one of those I've ever seen. So that's obviously going to be used for more advanced prosthetic tool upgrades. That's good to have. Thank you. What's going on up here? I see a grappling hook spot. Now that is not where it came from. I hope. Ooh. I just see a boss. I believe I just saw a boss. Man, it would be nice. Is that a monkey? Did that monkey just shoot a gun at me? You know, it reminds me, I saw a video on on Reddit. There's a subreddit called Be Amazed. And of course, when you find a new subreddit, you gotta just binge the top posts of all time, right? That's usually what I do. And interesting enough, it was a monkey using a smartphone. Like just scrolling through photos, like looking at him. You know that face that we all get when we are we're kind of just scrolling through things on a smartphone. He had the same face. He was just like chilling there, like, oh, cool picture. Okay, what's next? Okay, all right, this is a cool picture. Okay, what's next? And he was only like clicking on the pictures that had monkeys in them. It was look, it was amazing, and I was amazed. I mean, that's what I went to the subreddit for, right? Anyway, I'm kind of just dancing around the fact that I should probably go face this boss down here. Or mini boss. It's probably not like a full-on boss, because we have fought a guy like this big guy before. It was a while ago, and it was in the dream, if you remember that. So, is there any way we could get a stealth kill on this guy? Nope, he saw us pretty fast. Whatever, let's just take him. Yep, I remember you. I assume you're a stronger version. Okay. This is a good way to warm up and get back into the Sekiro gameplay. If you ask me. It would be nice if we had more spirit emblems. I have kind of wasted them. So we could use the firecrackers here. I think the one thing we got to be aware of with this guy are sweeping attacks and grabs. And wow, he does hit quite hard. I'll give him that. Okay, let's back up. Let's take a drink. That's the sweeping attack. I'm not sure if he does any thrusting attacks, so if we ever see that icon, we should probably jump. This guy is strong. I'll give it to him. I'm also just kind of warming back up for the day. You know this game. It's like a rhythm game. Once you get the feel down, it's not so hard. So I jumped, I just failed the counter. That's okay. Beautiful. Step 1 down. Now we're going to have to take it a little slow because we have no spirit emblems. We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's get a pellet out. Oh, it's like that, huh? Is there anything we could put on our sword? What is this red lump again? Consume to gain red eyes and reduce flinching to enemy attacks, right? But also prohibits the use of resurrection. So, you know, I don't know what that's all about. I'm not really concerned about it. I think we could take this guy. It's just we are close to dying. What is this persimmon all about? Let's watch our posture. That was a sweeping attack. We could have countered, but whatever. I think if we take this slow, we got this guy. I try not to be greedy. Watch the posture. There it is. There's a sweep, but again, we missed the counter, but that's all right with me. Take it slow. Really, right now we're working this guy's. We're working his vitality. That is. So then, once his vitality gets, you know, down to like halfway, that actually works. Maybe we should use that. Oh, okay. At least I jumped. Again, I missed the counter. Watch out! Okay. Oh, hit the fire there. Okay, so I lost the lock on right there and then I panicked and tried to run away. It's a little frustrating. And this fistful of ash is kind of just putting us in a bad way. Again, watch out for the fire, which apparently doesn't affect him at all. How convenient. Ooh, okay, let's get out of the corner. We're doing alright. We're still in this game. His vitality is about halfway, so now the real battle begins. If we could do this without getting hit, we have a chance. Failed that immediately. If we could do this without... Cool, we're warming up. Warming up. That's what it's all about. That's what this game is all about. You just warm up a little bit, you get a little better with time. And then next time you fight the boss, you're more prepared. Although, I'll say, I would have liked to finish that fellow with, without dying, but that's okay. We did go into that fight with less gourd uses than would have been ideal. So, I mean, there's that. Just gotta try to run past these chickens. I have no interest in fighting them. Get right back to where we were, which was where again? Not sure if we need to come up here, but we'll do so anyway. Yeah, it's over in this section. Here we go. So watch out for the monkeys. I do think it may be possible to get a stealth kill on this guy, in which case that would put us in a much better position. Don't waste the spirit emblems. Oh, threw it right at his face. And got him activated. Okay. That's fine, but we got rid of the monkeys, it seems. There is another one up there. Let's can we grapple to this? We can. I mean, I'm just thinking, is there any way we can lose aggro? And probably not. I mean, it's not really a common thing when you're fighting a boss. So why don't we just, you know, face the music. Work his vitality a little bit. Back up, back up. Work that vitality. Wrong button. It's alright. We're still in this. He got me. Got me with the grab. And he stomped my back in. My spine has now been crushed, but still alive. So that's good news. Work that vitality. Now save your spirit emblems for the next phase of the battle. Also, try not to get cornered. This guy really does a number on your posture. Maybe if we use the watch out for poison. Okay, you got that sweep on me. This posture is starting to look pretty bad. That's it. Beautiful. Beautifully executed. Good for you. Come on now. Yeah, he's going down soon. And there it is. Okay, so that's first phase done. Now, let's back up a little bit. Work that vitality. Use our move when you can. Dodge the grab, obviously. So that's pretty much the same thing that happened to us the time before. So that move is good, it just takes, you know, there's a long cool-off period after it's used. Wow. Wow, he got me. And I guess that's because he broke my posture pretty fast, pretty well. Okay. Of course, we're going to give it another shot. That was really close. And I know we could do it. I know it's possible. Just trying to think. What are we doing wrong here? And you know what? I mean, it usually comes down to one thing, and that is patience. As you know, I want to work this guy and kill him as fast as I can. However, in doing so, I'm kind of allowing myself to be open to his attacks, which are, you know, quite painful. Also, I really messed up the stealth hit possibility, which again we will try. So the best way to approach this situation, I assume, is to get rid of the monkeys one at a time. He suspects something, but we have not been seen. So, question is, can we get this monkey? We got him. So we got all the monkeys now. Okay. Let's let the boss sit back down and relax. He's standing up. I'm not sure if we can get a stealth kill unless we can grapple over here without being seen. That did not work out at all. Whatever, man. Come at me. Let's go. I'm tired of this fight. Got me 2 times. Now it's my turn. Okay. It's okay. I like starting out a fight with a good, you know, a good back massage. Wakes me up. Got me with that hit. Not that time. Drink, and back up. Work your vitality, but don't use too many spirit emblems. There's no point. Don't panic. This guy looks a lot scarier than he actually is. Just gotta take our time. Watch the posture. We can sidestep those attacks. We don't need to deflect them. Get me out of the fire. Come on. Back up. Our posture has been broken. Those attacks we may actually want to sidestep because they hit so hard for our posture. Although sidestepping kind of breaks the rhythm and makes it a little tougher to follow up. That was just to get my own posture down a little bit. Would have been nice to hit him with it, but it's okay. We're doing okay. He's looking pretty bad. With that said, I believe he just murdered us. It's alright. I'd like to drink. Patience, patience, patience. Good hit. This guy breaks your posture really fast. So, now it's time to make use of the spirit emblems to work that vitality down. Look at that. Look at that posture hit. He hit us 3 times. Absolutely destroyed our posture. That's it for the spirit emblems. We have no resurrect, so be aware of that. Man, this guy corners me so freaking fast. He's gotten me 3 times. I'm not happy with that. I assure you that is something that bothers me pretty deeply, because I believe the last boss that got us more than 3 times wasn't even the main boss on the rooftop. We got him on the 2nd try. What is the last toughest boss that we faced? I can't even recall. Okay, so I'm not very happy about this. So we are going to jump up here. I will go ahead and attempt the stealth kill again. I feel like I say this every time at the same place. Let me up. Get the monkeys. Try to get a stealth kill. Okay. The monkeys are down. I mean, we could try to use the sugar, to be honest with you. We have so many of these things that we absolutely never use them. It might be worth it to try it out and see if it gives us the advantage that we need. I mean, the posture is really the problem here. So if we go ahead and use that. Did I ever get that skill that yeah, I did. This helps your posture when you're being attacked by a sword. I'm not really seeing its use here, but okay. So totally missed this grappling hook last time. Don't fail me this time. Thank you. Now, can we get a stealth kill? Oh my. We might have a chance. Beautiful. Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? Wow. You got me with that one, huh? That easy. I'm just gonna drink twice. I want full health. Work that vitality. This guy doesn't have a chance this time. I got a feeling this is it. This is the time. Wow, he really gets you in a bad way pretty fast, I will say. I've been poisoned? I hate that. Okay. Give me that antidote. Broke my posture too. Wow. Run. Don't get cornered. Do not get cornered. Get those deflects. Broke my posture, but that's okay. Another sugar. Another sugar. His vitality is dangerously low. That's more like it. Not this time. got him. We got him. Oh. This is way harder than expected, to be honest with you. We got some more sake. Good. Good for us. We got a prayer bead. I believe that's the only one we have at the moment. I don't know. Whew, why was that so difficult? Maybe it's just because I'm warming up for the day. This is my first time playing today. It's like a new day, a new playthrough. It always kind of takes a bit to get back into the rhythm of it. But okay, let's climb up here. Really, you made me shimmy over here for a pellet, huh? Well, there's 3 of them, so I guess it's not so bad. How do I get back though? Oh, there's more. Okay. There's more. Oh, perhaps this actually leads to the top of the temple, right? Maybe this is how we actually get in. Lump of fat wax, thank you. It actually looks like, yes, this is indeed how we get in. So, who's giggling? Did you hear that? Some spirit emblems down there. How did we get all of our spirit emblems back, by the way? When did that happen? So apparently there's an entrance. Okay, am I gonna have to fight another boss here? What the hell is this thing? What a way to be greeted in your own house, you know what I'm saying? This thing is freaking ugly. Telling you, I'm messing him up with these shurikens, though. Looks like I can just kill him this way. Sorry, buddy. Lump of grave wax. A lump of fatty wax has formed inside the body and turned pitch black. Well, that was most certainly easier than expected. Now all the fog has lifted, I assume. Oh, okay, that makes this area a little less tense. Does that mean that all the ghosts are going to be gone as well? Because that would be nice. It does appear that way. Cool. Now we can actually move around. Should we go back to that guy and let him know that, you know, we've got it done. We killed the man. We lifted the fog. We can now see. We can now proceed. Just kind of making sure there's nothing else I missed in this little house. So again, I got my spirit emblems back. Am I to assume that you get them back every time you defeat a boss-like character? I don't know. This whole place looks completely different now. It actually looks a lot smaller, funny enough.
I've gotten terribly old. This old man would like to...
Well, I'm sorry, but the
I've gotten to this...
the temple kind of got destroyed in the process, my man. What's going on down here? This is where the headless was. Is that correct? Yeah, you can see him there. Is there anything else important down here? There are a few items it looks like I may be able to collect and avoid the headless. Just a bunch of balloons, some pellets, and some scrap iron. I'll take it. What's going on here? Scrap magnetite, okay. I'm sure we can afford some upgrades for the prosthetic tools at this point. We should probably return next opportunity that we get. This guy didn't even give us a reward for completing his little quest. Man, I want to kill that headless so bad, but I think there may be something that we need to attack that guy. I mean, I tried the divine confetti last time, and it didn't seem to help all that much. So we'll kind of just, you know, we'll take it as we go. For now, we can avoid them, thankfully. It looks like this is probably the way to proceed. Pellet, thank you. Now, this would be a great time for a sculptor's idol. I'm just throwing it out there. And I see one down there. That's good. Let's just take a look around for a minute. Where are we? We're just kind of plunging deep into the forest down here, huh? Okay. Gotta check your corners. Always check your corners. It's very quiet. Very ominous. Looks like we got a merchant down there. It's a good time for a merchant. What about skill points? How are we doing on skill points? Only 2, huh? Probably because we died so many times. Oh, let me just check real quick how many prayer beads. That was the first one of our next set, so. I see something up there. It's moving around, so got enemies that way. Something's going on back there.
Care to purchase where you find the departed? You'll find even though. Go ahead.
Okay. This guy's got treasure carp scales. He's got dragon spring sake. He's got some adamantite scraps. I was kind of hoping for a gourd seed to be. Oh, what's this? A curved mottled purple gourd filled with medicinal water refills upon rest, reduces terror buildup. Okay, so this is something that could actually really help us with the headless, I would think. I mean, that's the main issue, is that you're fighting an enemy that, you know, inflicts a status on you that kills you instantly if you get afflicted by it. That seems extremely useful to me, so I'm going to buy that. Thank you. Also, I'm going to see what's going on back here. This seems like an enemy who... Oh, I tried. This guy's inflicting serious poison on me. We don't really have an opportunity to heal it, so we may just have to deal with it right now. This may be like a situation where you use the weaker poison. If you remember that. So we've fought enemies like this before. This is like the guy in the well. We're just gonna have to deal with the poison for now. Back up. Drink. This posture is dangerously high. He's going down soon. Good night, sir. It's a good battle. Let's go ahead and heal the poison before we die, by the way. Got a treasure carp scale. We probably have enough to buy. What was the thing that guy was selling for 7? He was for 7 scales. That guy was selling something. I forgot what it was. I'm not sure. For now, we could probably go without and just find him where we find him. Not really worry about it.
May the depart.
Let's go ahead and rest up again after that battle. Did we get a skill point from that? We should have. We did. Let's take a look and see if there's anything that we'd like to acquire. Shinobi Eyes increases the damage inflicted to posture when you use a Makiri counter. Okay. What was this again? Ashina Cross. Acquires the combat art Ashina Cross from a sheathed stance. Draw the blade at high speed. Cost spirit emblems to use. Hold the stance to intercept at will. Hold the stance to intercept at will. the hell does that mean? Draws a cruciform cut in the blink of an eye, so fast it could sever the arm of Ashura. Of Ashura. Or Shura. Oh, is this the move? Is Shura the sculptor? He could be the sculptor. I don't know. So I feel like we should save for one of these big attacks. One of these final moves. We also have... Was it this one that we could... No. Living Force. Allows one to perform a follow-up attack with certain tools that imbues the sword with the tool's effect. The sculptor is retired... The sculptor retired the shinobi prosthetic after developing this technique. He'd gone too far. Killed too many. Interesting. Flame vent. After initial blast, so then you imbue your sword with flame. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds like it could be useful. So, let's try to save up for one of the big ones. Now, what the hell is this thing? Scavenging by the water. I don't like it. Okay, now I feel kind of bad because they went down really easy. Okay, they're coming back. Yeah, they keep coming back. Mibu Village. Okay, we've heard this name before. That's what the balloons are named after. But we've also heard a NPC talking about this village at some point.